So hey folks, welcome back to a new video, and on today's ride we take a look at the new engine bars and the new driving lights that I've fitted. I won't go into detail on how I fitted them. I'll show you a couple of clips, that's all. They're pretty easy, just the two engine bolts either side and then wiring them up, which was pretty straightforward. Also on today's ride we're having a little twisty ride down to Arnside, and that's today's route, so stick around, stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Okay, so welcome back folks. Now on today's ride I am using the new Aiuchi C3 Pro. The C5 I showed you on another video of that on the bike. This one's a little bit smaller and I think it really fits with the Bonneville. The screen's a little bit brighter, and yeah, I'm testing this unit out. This is the C3 Pro, and also I've got the C3 Plus to test out. The only difference, there's small differences between them, but I'll do a separate video on that. But if you want one of these units, head in the link below. There's a direct link. I have a special offer at the moment, 25% off these units, where normally I can give you 22%. Use Moto UK 25 at checkout, you'll get one of these units. I'll pop the price on screen just now. So, heading off to Arnside, gonna grab a coffee and an ice cream maybe. Bit gloomy today, no blue sky, but just nice to be out on the Bonnie. And I can't wait to show you the new crash bars and the PIAA lights that I've put on this bike. So we'll wait till we get to Arnside for that, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, thanks for everyone who viewed the last video regarding the modifications and things that I'm doing. So I've got the crash bars, the lights done, just waiting on the windscreen. The little windscreen to arrive. That should arrive just after the bank holiday really, so I'll try and pop that on next week and show you that. And this is all getting the bike ready to take this Bonneville down to Portugal, which I can't wait for. Now I was watching a video the other day, somebody was saying they actually had the T100. They actually sold the T100 Bonnie because going through towns on a 30-mile-an-hour limit, they were struggling on the T100 between second and third gear, and found themselves kept changing up and down all the time because you couldn't find that sweet spot to just cruise along at 30. Now I'm not sure whether the T120's gear differently, but you know, I'm cruising along at 30 here and I'm in third gear doing about 2,000 revs. I can knock it down to second and I can hold it at about 2,500 revs, so I don't think the T120 and the T100 are geared the same. I know we've got a 6 gear, an overdrive type gear on here. Now I know a few of you might leave a comment or think what I'm thinking here. Oh really? Throw your rubbish in the hedge. Might only be a banana skin, but you could move over, mate. Don't get me started about bicycles. Oh, I love this bike. Now one of you commented last week about the Bonneville and, you know, would it be okay to tour and do long distances on it? Well, as for wind protection, she's a naked bike, as I mentioned in the last video. There are various different screens. You can get a full big touring screen, which I don't like the look of, but it would protect you from all that wind. So I suppose you could put it on just for, you know, those long trips and then take it off. I'm interested to see how the wind protection off the small screens work. I don't think they'll be that great, but if it takes a little bit off my chest, then I'm fine with that. The weather in Portugal and Spain at that time of year is about 22-23 degrees, and that's going to be in probably the third week of October that I do the trip. But one of the other things that people were mentioning is the seat comfy, the standard seat. Is it comfortable enough? Somebody's lost an exhaust pipe there. I have to say no, probably not. For that length of trip, I'll be doing some motorway work, especially in the UK, to get down to Plymouth to get the ferry. But I'll be on twisties and through the Picos going down to Portugal when I get over there. So what I have, and I've had this product for probably 2 or 3 years now. I will pop a picture on screen just now, and literally it's an inflatable seat that has a strap that goes around and underneath the seat, and you can pump it up to whatever stiffness or hardness you want. I found that to be, especially when I used to have, I did use it. I used it on the Yamaha MT-10 that I used to own, the SP, and I used it on there for long trips across into Europe, and I have to say it worked a treat. Now, I have used inflatable camping pillows in the past, the ones that you blow them on. So when you're sat on a cushion of air, all your pressure points on your bottom are nice and comfy. Lovely old stone cottages. Very blessed to live in this part of the world. All these beautiful roads. Not much going on though. You could say that about the French villages as well. A little bit more going on here than there. I always find French villages to be like ghost towns. Right, let's show you these lights. Now on the handlebars you can see this switch here. Those are lights off and lights on. It does, not that you can see it really, but at night you would. It's got a little red outer marker. When you switch them on it shines red. So that's like a billet aluminium switch that I put on there. It's quite nice. So it's just on the side there, so I can just reach across from the bar, turn it on and turn it off. But yeah, the engine bars, they were quite easy to fit, and you can see them just there. The two lights, and they are more white than the headlight, but if I put the headlight on to its dipped or driving lights, the driving lights on these are also kind of a cold white. You can see there, they're pretty much the same colour. Slightly whiter on the driving lights, but yeah, PIAA, very good quality. I got the lights from one company. I'll put everything in the link below, by the way. I got the brackets from another company, but they are PIAA brackets for these lights. And then the engine bars are SW Motec. The only thing I'm upset about is where the big washers are there for the new bolts that go into the where the engine mounts onto the frame. They could have painted these or powder coated them black. I might take them off and just spray them or something. But yeah, I think they look pretty good. Really happy with them. I didn't know how it'd turn out. Well, the screen hasn't come yet, so I can't show you that. But when it does, I will show you that. Plenty of little ice cream shops and things in Arnside. Plenty of places to park the bike. And also there's a great chippy around the corner here. Just here, there's a car park just on the sands to the left, just there if you're in the car. Just on the corner before the railway station. Arnside chippy. Great fish and chips, really nice. So that was that really. Anyway, we're going to end the video there. Hope you've liked the video. Hope you like the new setup with the lights and the engine bars. I think the Bonneville's coming together now. Can't wait to get the screen. Can't wait to do the trip to Portugal, but just look at that view. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Weather's clearing up a bit, but anyway, if you like the video and you're not a subscriber to the channel, then hit that subscribe button and ding that bell for future videos coming up, and also don't forget to give us a big like. Thanks guys, catch you on another video soon. Ciao for now.